Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. Today, we're going to talk about Teysa, the Envoy of Ghosts. Teysa 2.0. Now, she is a hefty 7 mana for the 4/4. She has Vigilance and Pro Creatures, and is probably the most Orzhov thing I've ever seen. I mean, all the way down. Vigilance, Pro Creature. If something hurts you, it's going to die, and you're going to get its spirit. I mean, this is so Orzhov. So, with that in mind, I kind of went with the flavor here over the mechanics. Mechanically wise, you could do this. I mean, you could do it pretty well. But I kind of wanted to go with the Orzhov theme. So what I did was went gold. Orzhov gold. Well, I say Orzhov gold. I still think most of it is gold, but I also included the hybrid cards because, they are amazing. And I mean, Steel Moon Cavalier, enough said. Divinity of Pride is another one that is awesome because it is a 5 mana, 8/8 flying lifelink. Yeah. Edge of the Divinity, 1 mana +3/+3. Unmake. Just exile that dude. No ifs, ands, or buts. Profit and loss is good. If you're, swinging or killing, it's pretty good. Pick Revival is better than I thought, actually. It doesn't help a lot. Yeah, I mean, all players get to do it, but I was fortunate enough the one game I have actually cast this in EDH. One of my opponents was playing elves, one was playing goblins, so they didn't get a lot of help out of it. I think they got 2 or 3 dudes back. It was late game. But anyway, let's round out the rest of these here hybrid creatures. It's a cheap creature. And the words start getting tiny here. Let me see if I can clean that up a little bit. Whoop, worse. There we go. +2/+2 for each R attached to it. I mean, we've got the Edge of the Divinity you saw, and of course we have Soul Link, which is, I mean, in combat you're going to gain a whole bunch of life, whatever it deals and whatever it takes. So that's really neat. I have the 3 Orzhov artifact ramps. Bring the Binding Blade as well. The Boots of Blinding Speed. And Hex Parasite. Now, Hex Parasite is an amazing planeswalker killer, obviously, but there's also some things that are just invaluable in the fact that maybe, just maybe, you get lucky enough to where you draw a very specific land and have fun. I don't know. Orzhov deck wouldn't be Orzhov without our man helping us. He's kind of the Orzhov Walker. Or at least he is till they give us another one. We got some instants here. Zealous Persecution, there again. Amazing card. Played in every format in which it's legal, I'm sure. Executioner Swing, not so much. This is where we are scraping the bottom of the Orzhov barrel. The creature's got to hit you, and then you got to be able to target it, and then it's just, yeah. Mortify's a little more straight to the point and way more versatile. Orzhov Charm, and one of my all-time personal favorites is Utter End. I will pay 4 mana. It is an instant, so that's, just an absolute gift from Athreos. To exile a permanent. Exile non-land permanent. You don't kill it. You don't send it to hand 2.0, i.e. the graveyard. You get rid of it. It's gone. This is beautiful. I hate this two colors, but just about every deck I can cast this in, I'm going to play it. Deathgrass, kind of a drain lifey kind of thing. Castigate. Either Castigate's going to draw the counterspell, or you're going to pull the counterspell from their hand. So, yeah. Whoa. It's the card toss. Immortal Servitude. I do have quite a few creatures. I'm noticing a lot of 3s, a lot of 4s, a lot of 5s. So, Identity Crisis for when that blue-black payer is just absolutely getting out of hand. Exile their hand and their yard. Get on out of here. Culling Sun. I'm just going to wipe the weenies. Merciless Eviction's going to wipe whatever you want to wipe. I love the new printing of this, by the way, with the bullet points. Oh, I love the bullet points. Dead to the Deathless can get crazy. This is the card you want to draw on turn 37. Obsidian's Aid, a Zombify for permanence. So if they do kill Soren and you just got to have him, that's a thing, I guess. I.e. kind of creature removal, at least removal from combat anyway. The Pillory of the Sleepless, 1,000 lashes. Now, I like Purgatory. It's not a real common card to get played with. It's a little old. I don't think it's ever been reprinted. But when something dies, it goes to Purgatory, and during your upkeep, you can pay 4 mana and 2 life to put it into play. That's pretty sweet. Especially if you've got this out. I mean, it's going to cost you a little bit, some life. Mana's fleeting, but you know what? This is the ultimate board wipe strategy here. Of course, if they get rid of it, obviously everything gets gone. Campaign. Maybe we can gain some life, pay for that Purgatory. And last but not least on the enchantment wise is Righteous War. Now, this gives all your creatures pro-black and pro-white because all of our creatures are both. So that is 2 colors of creatures that cannot block them, or that you can block all day long and not your guys not die. I guess first we'll start off with the original Orzhov chick, Selenia, Krovak's girl. Now, I tried to steer away from off-color activations because, you know, if it's a white card with a black activation, nope, not good enough. It's gotta be both colors. So, Lifelink already has pro the 2 colors that you are, and if you play him and you haven't been hurt, no, I'm sorry. This is the Half-Life. Yeah, not quite as good, but still, you got yourself a 4/4 flying lifelink, and you're going to be at the 40. Oh, excuse me, at the 30 or above. Now, keep in mind, an opponent at 0 life that is dead. Y'all help me out on this. If you started with 5 players and 1 person is dead, I'm thinking this still triggers. If everybody else is at, 40 life and 1 person is dead, as an opponent has 10 life or 10 or less life, 0 would be less. That's my understanding. I could be wrong because when a player dies, they are pretty much exiled from the game. Therefore, they're not an opponent anymore. I don't know. I can see both sides of this coin. Y'all help me out. Rules, guys. Do the magic, as it were. Send you the underworld. Pay some life to regenerate it. It sure beats the hell out of, taking that chroma to the face. Well, you can't block chroma anyway because it's black. taking that Avacyn to the face. The Confessor does have Extort. Most of the Extort cards are like off color, or like solid color. So that's why there's not a whole lot here. The Gearsmith from Kaladesh. Going to be able to get that artifact creature back. Now, you ain't got a hell of a lot of artifacts, but let's face it, you got a lot of creatures. Souls, best wall in the deck. I think, well, maybe the only wall in the deck. Sin Collector. The Triad. Triad will eventually get their own deck. The Fates. I'm telling you, through the entire Theros block, I had the Hercules theme playing through my head. And now I've got these three pictured in my mind sharing one eye. Damn you, Disney. The Maw, sack of dude. Anthem you dudes. This is really good if you have a way to, you know, create a bunch of little dudes. The Pontiff. Same thing. Tithe Drinker, also Extort and Lifelink. Underworld Coinsmith. Now this is neat. This is neat. We do have a smattering of life gain in here. However, the 2 mana, pay 1 life, each opponent loses 1. Enough mana, you can crank this right on out. The Vampire is going to gain you some life. More Extort. So we're going to gain a little bit of life. Emissary. Teysa 1.0, or the beta version, I guess we'll say, which is really good because you've got all black-white dudes and, you know, you're going to trigger both, so it's pretty sweet. Help me out here. Allie? Is this that chick from the 100? I don't know. Treasure Thrall. Extort. Ashen Rider. Now, 8 mana is a bunch. But coming and a-going, it takes something out. As far as a blink target, man, what are you talking about? This is an amazing blink target. And Comball here just, you know, punishes them for playing the game, which those are my favorite cards. For stuff they're already going to do anyway. Agent of Mask. You're going to gain a little bit. The High Priest. Death Pact Angel, of course, with her little cohort there. This one took a while to grow on me. I'm just glad that the phrase play this ability as a sorcery is not in there anywhere. I love it. It is a little expensive to keep recurring it. But hey, it's a 5/5 flyer that brings itself back from the dead. So, all things being equal, that's not bad. The Ghost Council. Guild Mage. Now, here again, rules guys, since you're already looking up something for me. Target creature gains a life link, that's fine. Whenever you gain life this turn, each opponent loses that much life. Can I activate this? Like, if I activate this twice and I gain 1 life, does each opponent lose 2 since I activated it twice? Do both abilities trigger, or does it stack? Seems like it would. Anyway, last card is, of course, the Conspiracy Spoiler, Magister of Worth. I thought it was fun the way they did that, with this being with the code and impact it's not supposed to, and yada yada. Anyway, Do appreciate y'all watching. This is Orzhov Teysa. She is the embodiment of her clan. Thank you very much. But right now, I think we're going to shuffle and cut.